Hi, I'm Son King Scott, and I'm going to show you show you my rig that I created for this character that I've got here in the Polycount SDK master thread. I use this goblin here. I've put the links to everything in my forum thread, so it can be found easy there. But for the purpose of rigging, I deleted the shield, the sword, the shoulder pad, and the wrist brace because when I tried skinning it on, I just couldn't get it to work properly. So I moved them for the sake of the work. I'm now going to show you a few of the tutorials that I used to get everything going correctly. First of all, I use the IKFK arm from the Pen Productions website by Paul Neal. It's pretty straightforward, and through most research, it's the only one I could really find that worked properly on the rig that I was creating. The next was a bunch of videos off this 3ds Max Learning channel. He goes through pretty much the entire process of skinning the character, creating the bones, and doing all the bones for it, and how to rig everything. The main video I used was the one for the fingers, the spine, and the foot. Because when I tried to do the stretchy spine, it just wouldn't. I couldn't get it to work properly, so I decided to pass on it. Okay, so here we have the overall mesh without all the controllers on at the moment. I've got those sitting on the on different layers. As you can see, I've got quite a few layers, one for each set of bones and one for each set of controllers for them. I'll just hide the character mesh to the skeleton. This is the base here. You can get the legs, arms, shoulders, spine, head, neck, and the fingers here. Okay, let's bring the mesh back, and first of all we'll go to the OK and the FK arms. Oh Jesus. Okay. Here we are. Let's hide the character mesh for a second. Okay, so here we have. Get out of the way. Here we have the IKFK rig set up for my arms. You have this one here that will be the point, which is the viewpoint for the elbow of the IK rig, and the yellow one here, the brownish bones are for the FK. Put this in local. As you can see, you can move the arm moves with it currently, as when it's on 100. That is how it will move, and moving it down to 0 will stop this from having any control over the bones whatsoever, and bring it onto this one. So if it moves properly there, and you can also have it in between, and have it so that both control it a little. I've got this the same on both arms, and they both do pretty much the same. Yeah, so let's unhide the mesh for a second, and as you can see, the skin in there, I'm pretty sure it's a decent job there, so seems to deform quite alright. Okay, next we'll look at the hands here. As you saw before, the hands moved in line with the arms, and here on these purple controllers you have all the different curls that I have set up for them, that you can move them to curl them in and out, curl the end bones anyway. And, you can also use this to move it on that axis. Again, a quick look at it with the with the mesh open. There's no jumble deformities there. Okay, next up we have it's basically a triple IK for the leg, but it's slightly different to Paul Neal's. Instead of having the controllers everywhere, we have just these two ones at the base of the feet, which allow you to and with these sliders over here, so you can tap the heel, twist the heel, lift it. I'll bring up the mesh for this easier. You can lift the toes, lift it from the toe, swivel the knee around, twist it on the toe again, tap the toes in both directions, lift it from the heel in both directions, twist it from the heel, and tap the heel. And that works the exact same on both legs. Yeah. There. And finally we have the spine controller. Now this might look a bit confusing and weird, but it's really pretty simple. This red one here is the main control, which will be used to move the center of mass gravity around, and pretty much all the bones, all the major bones will follow that. Next up we have this dark blue swivel one. This controls the hips. Let's bring up the character mesh for this for a second. There you can see the hips turning. And this one in the middle, this middle one, is for the base of the spine. As you can see, the spine base will move there in all directions. Next up, we have the head controller here, which moves the head up and down, side to side, and turns. And finally, on this we have the neck base control, which will move the up at the top of the spine, as well as the neck, which can be changed, of course, when you use the IKFKs to control the shoulders and the arms, and the base spine to stop everything else from moving. It moves in pretty much all directions there, and there, and that way. I'm now going to spend the next minute or so just moving things around to make sure there's no problems with the mesh and the skinning I've got for it. Let's move this down to there. Okay, I hope you enjoyed my rig. I've been Sunny.